Hey Heights family, this week we are continuing to thread the benefits of life groups. I know that seems like it's a great little thread actually, and it's the reason why we are a church of groups, not just a church with groups. The point that I'm going to be talking about is one of the benefits of life groups is authenticity. It gives me and affords me a place to be authentic. When I think about the word authenticity and authentic, for some reason I think about Levi jeans. And how they have a label, and the original pairs of Levi jeans were actually riveted together, like the seams, the big heavy duty pockets had rivets that held them on because they were just much more durable. And so these pants became really durable long term. Well, the non-authentic ones, the ones that were fake, the ones that weren't the real deal, tended to break down much more significantly. For some reason, I don't know why that picture of Levi jeans is what catches in my head when I think of authentic, but it is. When we're talking about life groups, we're talking about the version of me. Because let's be honest for a second, some of us can go into groups feeling like we have a set of expectations upon us to be someone or something that we're not necessarily. Now, I don't know about you, but I've done that from time to time where I have felt the pressure to perform or behave or act a certain way amongst certain people. Even Peter does this. The Apostle Paul confronts him in one of his letters in that he says to him, when people from the circumcision group showed up, I confronted Peter to his face. It's in the book of Acts, actually. I confronted him to his face because he wasn't living in accordance with who he was and the freedom we have in Jesus. In fact, Peter had begun to live like a Jew because of these people. He had stepped away from the Gentiles and he separated himself. And Paul confronts this and says, look, you're doing the wrong thing. You're not being authentic to who you are in Christ. And that's what this is about, is the ability to come to life groups and just be me. Be the real, complete version of me. Not the pretend one, not the one that says, oh, I've got to be Pastor Justin today and I have to have all of the answers, but really the one that can listen to the struggles of my friends in that group. Hear their struggles, lift them up, encourage them, and then honestly present mine too. Because I have them as well, just like everybody has. But my authentic self, the piece of authenticity that really lands for me is this. I don't have to be Pastor Craig. I don't have to be Tim. I don't have to be Pastor Cheryl. I don't need to respond to the world the way they do. My goal is to live the way Jesus designed me to be. And that's my challenge for you this week, is when we're thinking about the benefits of life groups and authenticity, are you coming to your group authentic? Are you presenting you in all of your glory? Meaning all of who you are, the good, the bad, and let's be honest, the ugly sometimes. Because we need that. And our groups, we rally around that. I shared this thought in a message with Pastor Craig as the team, is that the reason why I love and value authenticity in groups is when we create such a safe space. I hit a crossroad in my life once where if I'd have gone to the right, I would have been a very different person. But I presented what was my struggle to these men, and they didn't judge me. They didn't beat me up. In fact, they loved me just as I was. And because of that, God came into that space in my heart and healed it. And when he did that, it set me free and it set me on a new trajectory for my life. And so I truly value authenticity with all of my being, because I know that God can use it to change and transform your life. So that's my challenge today, is go to your group authentic, be yourself in every place that you go. Love God and love others. Thanks so much for joining me this week. God bless you. We'll see you next time.